today I'm going to show you how to make these easy chocolate truffles. There's only 3 ingredients in them and they're really the best ever. You don't need to fiddle with rolling out truffle balls or anything like that, and they just taste incredible and make a decadent dessert. And as always, I've written a blog post which I'll leave down below, which has the full recipe, step-by-step instructions, as well as loads of variations for how to make these lovely easy chocolate truffles, so click through for that. And be sure to leave a like, subscribe for more videos, comment too, let me know if you give these truffles a try and what you think of them. So the 3 ingredients you need are chocolate, of course, for chocolate truffles. I've just roughly chopped up, it's 250 grams, which is 8.8 ounces of chocolate. I've got 3/4 of a cup of cream measured out, ready to pour, and I am going to be using butter. You can use unsalted butter if you want, but I quite like using salted butter. I find it just brings all the flavors together and just makes them a bit sweeter and just beautifully flavored, so that's what I'm using. What I like to do is get the chocolate all chopped up first off, ready to go, because as soon as you've heated the cream you need to pour it over. So get your chocolate ready, and now we'll pour this into a saucepan. So into a small saucepan, pop a tablespoon of butter and 3/4 of a cup of cream. And then we'll just pop it on the stovetop over medium to high heat until the butter is melted and the cream just comes to simmering point. So I've got the butter and cream over heat. Just keep giving it a stir, help that butter along to melt, and yep, just cook it until it comes up to simmer, which shouldn't take more than a minute or 2. There we go, butter's all melted, and it should be really soon that it just comes up to simmer, and as soon as it does we'll take it off the heat. And there you go, you can see those bubbles start up here. It is simmering, so we'll take it straight off the heat now. So now we've got our bowl full of chopped chocolate, and we'll pour the cream over and get working straight away, mixing to help melt all of that chocolate. If it needs a bit of help along the way, you could actually use a stick blender. That's even easier way of getting that chocolate mixed in. You could use a stick blender and it just makes it super smooth and creamy really quickly. So just make sure you mix all the lumps out so you've got a lovely smooth truffle mixture. Okay, once you're happy with your mixture and it's beautiful and smooth like this, then you're going to pour it into our dish. Now I am using a square baking tin. Now it really depends on the size you want your truffles to be. I like mine being quite shallow and small, so I use a square baking dish. You can use a small one or a rectangular one, it is up to you. But just move the chocolate out the way, get out your baking dish or wherever you're going to move your truffle mixture into. I've lined it with well-greased baking paper so nothing sticks, and we'll just pour the chocolate in and then just flatten it out however you like. As I said, I like mine being quite small little pieces, little bite-sized truffles, so I'm quite happy having it quite shallow. If you prefer to have thicker, bigger truffles, then just pop them into a smaller dish. So there you go, that is perfect, and you can see it's quite shallow, but I'm happy with that. And now just allow it to cool completely and then pop it into the fridge for a few hours to set completely, and I will show you next when we cut our truffle mixture into truffles. The truffles have been in the fridge for a few hours, and you see if we pull it out, it's one huge slab of a truffle. But I'm going to just move the baking tin away, and now we will cut it into little truffle bites. It is up to you the size you want to do it. As I said, I've done mine quite thin because I like cutting small ones and just having tiny bite-sized pieces. If you really want, you can wear gloves when you're cutting so you don't get fingerprints all over it. I think from the baking sheet I've actually got a bit of a mark over there, but that's okay, it's just for the family. So now you just grab out a sharp knife and we'll just very carefully cut it. It's nice and smooth. Carefully cut it into pieces. So I tend to just cut small little slices along that way and then just flip it along and just cut little bite-sized squares of truffles until they are all cut just like that. And if you take out a piece, you'll see it's kind of like fudge, but it's really truffles, and you don't have to get all fiddly and roll little truffle balls, but they are just absolute perfection. I'll pop the piece back in over there. Absolute perfection, and 1 or 2 of these a day is just a rich, decadent, sweet treat that my whole family adores. That's just a perfect dessert. But that is the video for today, to show you how to make these easy truffles. They are the best ever. They are the easiest ever. As I said, no fiddling. You don't have to roll anything. You can shake over a bit of cocoa powder or cacao powder if you want. You can flavor them. There's loads of options, which I'll write down in the blog post below, so click through for that. And be sure to leave a like, subscribe for more videos, comment to let me know if you give these lovely truffles a try and what you think of them. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you again soon. Bye.